Happy New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great year. Not really. Hopefully next year will be better. Hopefully next year will be better for both myself and you guys. But anyways, year's over, or almost over. It's 7:51. Over soon. So first of all, thank you guys for sticking with me this entire time, and hopefully we'll grow more next year. But anyways, today I decided to do a collection video, but instead of like a regular full collection, because I think I did a collection video like 2 months ago for 100 subs. So today I'm just gonna cover my favorite Balisongs. By favorite I just mean these guys are basically always just on my table. So I have 5 slots here. These are my regular rotation, and I always have 2 more Balisongs here, which I will cover. So let's get to it. These guys will be in the order of acquisition. So this was the earliest and this was the latest. Specifically yesterday. Albert will get his own video soon, but anyways, let's get to it. So the Superfly was my first proper titanium belly. Before that, the only Thai bellies I had were clones. So I had a Rap clone and I had a Tsunami clone. And they were both, honestly, pretty fantastic for flipping. But, you know, they were clones and I don't love clones because morality. Anyways, the Superfly is amazing. It has amazing value. It has great performance. It is a fucking tank because it's just 4 pieces of titanium. So it's like indestructible. Even after all those drops that I've done, cause this is a beater, the tolerances are still pretty good. They're not perfect by any means, but you know, there's no outrageous amount of play. This is as hard as I'm going. And there's only a little bit of wiggle with no tap. And it's never gonna tap before. I don't think it ever will. Because the Superfly is very durable. So, I got a Superfly, I think I ordered it in April or May. I started flipping in April, so probably in May. I ordered the Superfly because Surge was doing the whole moving sale when they were moving their warehouse. So that is why I placed an order for the Superfly. It was a huge commitment because it was a ton of money. It's the most that I've spent up to that point. That's the most money that I've spent on this hobby, on a single belly. It was pretty, for the time it was pretty outrageous, but you know, now I have more expensive stuff, so yeah, so the Superfly was kind of an impulse purchase, but I've just heard so much good stuff about it, so I got it very early on, and I love it, man. I don't regret getting the Superfly at all. And if you are wondering whether you should get it, do it. Now let's move on to the Sasori. The Sasori was my first and, well, only Machinewise product. I'm not gonna lie, the only reason I got the Sasori is because of the name Machinewise. Because there's been so much good press on Machinewise because of all of the videos on Blade Bias, the tour from Will Hirsch, all the Blade Show videos. The people at Machinewise look like they're really nice people. Their knives always had great reviews. So I picked up a Sasori, and I was very mildly disappointed because the Sasori costed more than my Superfly, which is because the Superfly was on sale, so it was actually MSRP the same price as the Sasori, blemished. So I was expecting more for my money, but considering they are located in the US, it's pretty okay value, I would say. Overall, I think the Sasori is a really good trainer. Maybe not the best value in the world, but you know, that's just because Machinewise is located in America, so wages are higher, etc. But with the Zippy inserts, this is definitely one of my favorite aluminum bellies, even up to this day. So, pretty happy with this purchase. Would have liked the Sasori to be a little bit cheaper. If it was like 200 for a perfect model, so no blemishes, I would have said it's pretty reasonable, but you know, there's a lot of intricate machining, so fair enough. That is the Sasori. I just screwed up a regular aerial. Okay, on to the next. The Pallet, okay. The Pallet is the only plastic belly I have in my collection. I did have a Squiddy G clone, but I mean, first of all, it's a clone. Secondly, it's a Squiddy. There's not much to say. The Squiddy G was like pretty good, but like it's a Squiddy with like decent balance. Anyways, the Pallet shocked me when I got it. Okay, first of all, the thing that shocked me was the price. Because I was like, 85 bucks for plastic? Are you kidding me? But you know, the more I thought about it, everything's made to order, so Flipforge can't really, you know, pre-make a bunch of bellies, so that eats into time a lot. Everything is customized, there's metal inside the belly, and Flipforge has really great customer service from what I've seen, so fair enough. Price ain't too bad. And as for the flipping of the Pallet, I'm not gonna lie, it is really good. It keeps up with basically everything else I have here. It might even beat some of those out. Definitely beats some of those out. But the Pallet is really cool. The balance is very neutral. It does basically any trick I want if I am decent at flipping, goddamn. It does any trick I want without any trouble. Although the handles are a bit big, so that can be a bit troublesome at times. But I would say overall, Pallet was great. Love it, still love it. And yeah, on to the next belly. This baby right here, still my favorite belly to this day. This is the Astra. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen videos on the Astra, seen Instagram posts. The Astra is phenomenal. So I believe even up till now, the Astra is the most expensive belly I have. I got it for $3.95 straight from Thomas, because this was the entropic version. I believe he calls it the Astra Nebula, which is just an Astra with a toxic anode. And I think this thing is gorgeous. It is beautiful. The trainer blade is so cool. I think I honestly prefer the look of the trainer blade over the live blade. And the handles, you know, not super complicated, but I like the milling pattern. And it comes with so much. It comes with a really nice pouch, which I believe the D code also came in from Serum Velocity. So it comes with a nice pouch, it comes with a really nice cloth, it comes with your extra hardware, business card, as a whole package, and it makes the thing feel so premium, even though the belly itself is already premium. So Astra, definitely my favorite belly to this day. Probably will be for some time to come. And yeah, that is the Astra. Love this thing. Okay, on to the next Thai belly. This is the LDY Vixen V2. I got this second hand from Milksage Flips on Instagram. He sold it to me for a really good price. This thing was like basically dead mint. There was a little bit of a scratch over here, but he didn't notice it, I didn't notice it. Whatever, it's fine. So the Vixen V2 is an interesting one because I don't think it's something that I would like to buy for full price. Because, you know, it is on the grail end of things when it comes to LDY. I believe the trainer is $360. So it's not outrageous, right? It is cheaper than my Astra. And it comes with a lot. It comes with a case, it comes with a Thai like specs card. It comes with a screwdriver, it comes with extra hardware, it comes with a microfiber cloth, a case, and bandages, which is really cool. Band-aids, sorry. So the Vixen is a really complete package. I think it proposes pretty good value, but when it comes to my preferences, I do prefer slightly more agile bellies. I still love the Vixen, don't get me wrong. I love picking up the Vixen when I want to do more like flowy, slower flipping, which I am not doing right now because I am absolute garbage. But the Vixen definitely has its strengths, has a few weaknesses, and I think it flips pretty uniquely. And it sounds great. The ring is amazing. Come on. Next, the Baikal. Pretty recent acquisition, you know, it just shipped not too long ago. So the Baikal is an interesting one because It is a relaunch of the original Baikal, so I guess you could say this is a Baikal V2. So the Baikal is by far, in my opinion, one of the best aluminum bellies right now. Maybe not as much now that it's 160 instead of 140, but either way, I think the Baikal is really good, basically in any category. It's great at basically every trick other than like thumb chaplains specifically. It's sticky on chaplains, it's sticky on rollovers, fans are a bit wobbly but they're decently flat. The jimping is amazing for ladders. The jimping, okay, I suck. The jimping is super deep on the Baikal. Like, everybody needs to learn from the Baikal. Because, look at this, come on. This jimping is insane. It is really good. So Baikal, amazing, love it. Now on to the newest member of my addiction. This is Albert. Say hi. Yeah, so I got L yesterday. I bought it in the holiday box, which I have a slight complaint on. So I'll just go off on a small tangent here. I bought L in this little holiday box because for some reason Squid doesn't ship the Squiddy-AL to Singapore, even though they ship the Kraken, even though the website says that they only ship Squiddies. So it's very confusing. But anyways, L came with the holiday box, which could ship here for some reason, and the loop was spilling out. It was so annoying. Everything was oily, so yeah, kinda annoying. Anyways, Albert. L is pretty cool. I love how he looks. He's very shiny. He's gorgeous in the sun. From what I've seen, he takes a beating relatively well. I've dropped him a few times on tile, so he's held up pretty well. No tap, no nothing. A little bit of a wiggle. This tune is like really good considering it's on washers. I do plan on beating him a bit, not too much, but I am pretty hopeful that he will hold up well. This is also my first product from Squid, or at least the first genuine one, other than my Armshark clones. So, I think the L is really good. It proposes a pretty decent value. I think it's a great beginner Balisong, maybe not the best, but if you're looking for some unique Balisongs in your collection, looking for a nice beater, a nice public flipper, L is definitely going to fill that role. So, I cannot giraffe. So, I think L is really cool. I'll have a dedicated video on him maybe next week, maybe this week, who knows. But, I believe that covers my entire table collection, I guess. So, these are my favorite bellies for this year. I've been flipping for like 8 months, loving it, don't plan on quitting anytime soon. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys next year, because it is 8:05, goddamn. Yeah, 4 more hours. Goddamn, oh my god, it's gonna be 2025. I am getting old. I am 20 years old. Okay. Existential crisis aside, Happy New Year. Hope you guys do everything on your resolution list. If you don't, sucks to be you. And yeah, that's about it. See you.